I'm Sid, and these are my best friends. My mom, Kim, my dad, Ty, my sister, Maddie, and our salty dog, Stella. We started our adventure refitting a Lagoon 450 before taking on the massive project of resurrecting a sunken 2021 Leopard 50. It's been one heck of a ride, but we're on this adventure to die with memories, not dreams, and live dauntless.
Welcome to episode 101 and the beginning of the next chapter of this crazy journey. We thought we'd take this episode and do a recap of the last year and a half of our lives to give you a little refresher on what we've been doing. And if you're new here, it'll get you a quick little caught up glimpse as to what we did.
We bought a boat!
Well, that she's out with it. We bought a boat.
Back in March of last year, we bought a sunken 2021 Leopard 50 based solely on insurance photos. It took Towboat US and Sea Tow about 15 hours to tow her the 15 nautical miles from where they righted her to the shipyard. At the beginning of April, Ty, Sid, Stella and I loaded up a dinghy full of tools and gear and then loaded all of it into the car to road trip to Savannah to see her in person for the first time.
This is yours, because you're not on the bad dog.
Because we
Stella likes to jump out of the dinghy now.
All right, here we go.
Hi.
Off to save a boat.
How you feeling, Sid?
Yeah.
Like, my heart is racing. Oh boy, I see it. I see the good side.
Doesn't look so bad from here.
No?
Oh!
It's like her guts are hanging out.
Shit.
Okay, here we go.
The picture doesn't do it justice.
Jesus, what did we do? After seeing her in person, we geared up and dove right into the dirtiest, smelliest job any of us had ever done. I feel ridiculous.
You look ridiculous.
Are you ready for yours?
Are you ready? Yeah.
Oh, it's up there. Uh-oh. We might need tweezers to get it out. Wait.
Hold still.
I don't like it.
Shove it up so far.
No, it hurts.
He really got them up there.
Yeah, he did.
Let me tell you, this was a party. And just when I thought it couldn't get any better,
Nope, it's fucked.
The wind blew the camera over, tumbling 9 feet to the deck.
There. Alright. Cindy, don't worry about it. Come on.
I just broke the $1,000 camera.
Oh, shit happens, honey. And they're only $7.99 now.
Sydney cried because she felt bad since she was the one who put the camera up there in the first place to try and capture the video of us hauling those batteries out.
don't worry, sad panda. Mommy fixed it. Now back to work.
Sydney is down here in the owner's cabin making sandcastles.
I have my shovel. Should I build a moat?
There is so much sand in here. Oh my god.
Do you have a little bucket or a cup? We threw all the cups away. Could have made a really good sandcastle.
We did throw all the cups away. Are you reliving your childhood days?
Yeah, it's like lake sand.
Because it is lake sand.
Pretty much.
Hi. crazy.
Separate trash.
That's right. We are giving back
The sock.
the sand to Mother Earth.
3, 2, 1, go! Team. Go team. Need to take a minute?
I'm hungry. I didn't sign up for this.
How aggressively you're digging that sand out. Thank you, folks. We'll be here all year, waiting for Sydney to get the sand out.
I was told you would be in the hole.
Get the lead out.
What lead?
Slacker. I called in every hole but this one.
That's a lie.
It's the truth. Don't listen to her.
You've
She's
done
unreliable
nothing
at
but
best.
lie to me since we left.
Yeah, I told her we'd be here for like 2 days, and we've been here for...
8!
No.
9! You're right, because we got here last Friday.
It's Saturday. That's 8. She's also bad at math. She'll tell you it's her best subject, but she means it's her favorite subject.
Are you finding your beach?
This is a shitty beach.
She can't see it.
I hate this beach.
In the salon and galley, things are much nicer. Batteries are removed and compartments are cleaned. We have cleaned up all of this. Of course, we lost all the cushions. It looks and smells way better in here, which is fabulous. But we still have a bit of a mess out here to clean up. Sid's tired.
I'm so tired.
And we still have sand under there to dig out.
That's the last bit of sand,
But I think, yeah, that is the last little bit of sand. The rest of it will get power washed out from the bottom.
crevices that
Yes.
we can't reach.
How do you feel after 9 days?
Exhausted.
Exhausted?
Yeah, I was lied to.
You were like,
I was told we'd be here for 4. And that included drive time.
I think Stella feels a little disgruntled by the time.
We had to buy a whole new bag of dog food.
We did. Oh, she'll survive. She had food. She found her people. She's
I
good.
quit 3 times just 2 days ago.
You can't quit, honey.
I could move out. You need me.
So after 9 days of shoveling out sand and mud, we have literally filled this bin. And Ty calculated how many
About
tons?
125, 126 buckets. Weigh about 60 pounds apiece. We weighed one. We didn't weigh every one, but we counted. So it looks like about 7,500 pounds or 3 3/4 tons of wet sand got hauled out of the boat. I'm so tired.
In July, Maddie moved back home for a few months, but hadn't seen the boat yet. I absolutely love her reaction.
Okay. Are you ready? I could just avoid. Oh my. Alright then. That's something.
It's a big move day.
So talk to me really quick about what South Africa said.
That's right, you guys. You heard it right. We were on the phone with the factory about moving our boat and a bunch of other stuff.
So the factory ended up getting back in contact with us, and they had extensive conversations on the phone with Ty about the damage to the boat, the accident and what happened, what we're sitting here looking at, and what kind of a mess we've got to clean up. And basically they said, we agree with the insurance company and she is repairable. So we're gonna help you do that. And so they are having us sign non-disclosure agreements because this is a current production boat. So since they're still building it and there are not very many of them out in the world right now, I think we're at maybe 101 in total. They obviously want to protect the proprietary information, which I can appreciate. So anyway,
We're part of Fight Club now.
we're part of Fight Club. So we are well on our way to do everything according to manufacturer recommendations and bring her back better than she was when she left the factory.
Yeah, so she's going to be repaired under factory guidance, and we're allowed to say that. Obviously, no warranty.
Correct.
But under factory guidance, so they're overseeing everything that we're doing and giving us the yay or nay approval to, before we proceed.
So far, so good. We heard a little cracking when she was lifting, but I think that was more the blocks and the boat separating from the blocks than actual hull cracking. So far it looks good. Yee. On July 27th, the boat was moved onto the rail car system where we cleaned out another 2,500 pounds of sand before being moved into the shed where she'd spend the next 6 months belly blocked on giant foam blocks.
So inside the boat here, what you're gonna see is you see, of course, all this giant damage, okay? And it's pretty nasty. And what we're trying to do is trying to find a place where we can actually start anew.
Time to cut the damage out on the port side.
Ready?
Slowly.
We waited nearly 4 months for 27 feet of foam to be cut and delivered.
There, you can see that. There's the step.
So we'll taper from this edge to here with a hot knife. Glass it, ferret, sand it, wax it, make parts out of it, destroy it.
Tell me about your fairing process here.
Well, I didn't figure this was going to take as much fairing as it did. We used almost 2.5 gallons of fairing, and that's like $600. We have enough left to sand this down tomorrow and do one more skim coat, and I believe that will be all the fairing we need for the actual mold. The smoother we make the mold, the less fairing we have to do on the boat.
So day 12. We are doing a reinforcement on the bottom side of the foam structure so that it will be rigid and sturdy and will keep its shape, and also elevate it off the ground so that we can get the floor jacks underneath of it, and we'll be able to actually lift the mold up into place underneath the boat so that we can get in there and scribe a line exactly where we need to make our mold pieces. So that's what we're working on now. having to wait for the quad-ax fiberglass to arrive. Supply chain issues, you know. We shifted gears to the repair above the waterline, and then prepping for and painting her holes the gorgeous ice blue.
Ready?
Hey, sweaty hand, don't be touching me.
Ready?
Yeah. Take it easy, don't get all the drip on you. Okay, now you can now you can let me do it.
I just wanted to do
Taping off our cut line so that when we lay the glass in, we know exactly where to cut it off. There'd be a little lip in the outside skin of the resin or gel coat, and that's the dimension of the actual repair. So we'll be able to cut it there, and when we fit it in, we can bevel it inside and out so that we can scarf it in with fiberglass.
Ty thought of a much faster way to make the keel step than making another mold out of the foam. So in September, we road tripped back to Florida for a weekend to mold the keels of our friend Dave's Leopard 50, which is one hull number before ours.
Look at
Wow! Look how nice!
Now that the keels have been molded, we road tripped back to Savannah to get busy making parts. We did 3 separate layups: fiberglass, foam core, then fiberglass, each layer individually vacuum molded.
Wait between taps so you can hear it. Tap.
I don't
Toss it. Now back roll it towards you. Excellent. Good job.
All right, this is pre-final layer prep.
We are now ready.
To lay some glass.
Superman between the two sides.
Oh! Just walk in it, Ty.
She's calling me fat again.
That great big giant shipping container. Let's take you on a tour of what we have in the building and what we got from South Africa. Because unfortunately our camera died and we didn't get any footage of us unloading it. So let's see what we got. So these are our sacrificial keels. These are our Perspex window pieces. This is actually all of our laminate so that we can make all of our floor pieces. And then this piece is our helm top, which is way cool. The temperatures outside in November might be cold, but our spirits in the shed are quite high because we're finally able to start installing these parts. Installing the starboard part was a complete success. What a sense of accomplishment. Today is an extremely exciting day. We are finishing preparations on the port part, and today we're gonna become a full boat again. Stella's over it. With both parts installed, we get a quick minute outside the shed to admire our handiwork and see the stunning ice blue paint. As per our agreement with the factory, parts have been made, they are installed, so the mold must be destroyed. Next step, install the sacrificial keels. Sydney's doing laps because she has to pee.
To go so bad, but I can't go till he's dead. And there's one more piece.
The pink fairy has come to visit again.
It's much better to sand fairing than to sand fiberglass.
That's right. We've made some great progress today. We have sanded the boot stripe, and now Madison is doing a wipe down solvent on it, and we are prepping it so that we can add our Stingray Gray boot stripe to the boat.
Ready? Contact.
Huh. That kind of looks like crap, Sydney.
Well,
You're doing a really bad job.
I'm trying not to push too hard. I'm scared.
Okay, get down.
Once the boot stripe was done, we went straight into barrier coat and finally bottom paint. Hey guys, today, if everything goes right and according to plan, we will have all of the preparations done in the engine spaces, and today, our Yanmars are gonna go in. It's now late January, and we said goodbye to Maddie, who'd been so crucial in this resurrection. She'd returned to Texas to resume her life there. Ty, Sid, and I find ourselves getting excited because the end is days away. With the rudders in, the only thing left is props. So shiny.
Oh, love them.
Now, how about...
Whoa!
Quick, get a towel. Don't just leave her sitting there.
Jesus, Sydney. Are you serious? Oh my God, that just happened.
It took us from August 5th, 2021 to February 2nd, 2022 to get to this day. Nearly exactly 6 months of the most intense boat work. It tested each of us, at one time or another, questioning what we'd gotten ourselves into. Fear of failure, the agony of challenges beyond our control. But in the end, we're all stronger because of it, and even closer as a family. Truly, we will die with this unbelievable memory, never having dreamt that it would happen, and living dauntless throughout all of it. It was meant to be. The last thing to do before we can leave Georgia is rig the dinghy. We took delivery of the 15-foot Highfield 460 Sport and 90-horse Suzuki in late November. Maddie helped us get the motor installed by crawling in yet another tiny hole before she left for Texas. Now Ty and I can finish the commissioning.
What do you think?
It's a big dinghy.
I know you like my big dinghy.
Made it. And she sticks the landing.
She sticks the landing. That's 10. This is a new form of boat yoga.
My arms aren't long enough, and my head doesn't fit all the way up to the dash. I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Guess what we have, Dad?
We have a dinghy. Sam fun, Sid?
Yes.
How do you like your new toy?
I love it.
Super fast?
Yes.
Yeah?
And now, with full tanks of fuel, we can cast the lines and head south. How you doing there, Ty?
How am I doing? Can I swear?
You can say whatever you want.
Awesome.
We did our first day with our Leopard 50, and I am beyond thrilled on how it turned out. She is so smooth in the water.
How you doing there, Cap? Yeah?
Finally, after 4 chilly days motoring down the Intercoastal Waterway, we've arrived in warm and sunny Florida to a private dock for the next few months. It's been an absolute wild ride, but we're not done making this beauty our home. So subscribe and smash that bell so you don't miss a single episode. Thank you all so much for following our adventure and for your support. And a huge thank you to all of our patrons. You make this possible. We'll see you next week.